Hey guys, DinoGamer here, and we are finally here at Planet X, the home of King Ghidorah. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one, guys, but the nice thing about Planet X is that it is laid out in the grid with a very narrow, lengthwise type of a layout, which means we will be able to pick our battles and where we want to fight. What we're going to do is we're going to move Godzilla up to here, and maybe, possibly, up to the next level as well, and we're going to wait for the monsters to come to us. They won't be able to pass by Godzilla if we don't want them to, and if they are someone who's tough to beat, we can bring Mothra up and she can take him on, and that is our strategy for dealing with this level. There is Planet X. You can see it in the sky above us. It is a giant Death Star looking thing, although unlike the Death Star, it's actually way bigger than any of the planets we've been on so far. We're back to this cool rocky landscape that we visited in the past. We didn't see any of those on Neptune. They were all the battleship, battleground. I don't know exactly what to call them, but they remind me of some kind of a battleship-ish like layout with the industrial... Oh, watch out. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't... I didn't want to use that like that, but at least we avoided the doodad. And even the land levels here are pretty tough. But not so tough that we can't beat them, I don't think. We're going to be careful and make sure we're getting every bit of health that we can. But they are throwing as much at us as they can as far as NPC little guys that Godzilla doesn't normally have any problem with. But if you're incautious, he will still have some issues here. Fortunately, there's also still a lot of health. So as long as you're keeping it covert, you should be able to make it work for you. Okay. Oh, nope. Now we see, this is what I was talking about, the battleship type layout. And this actually reminds me of Planet X. Like, assuming that I don't actually know a lot about Planet X and the Godzilla lore. I saw, like, the original Godzilla movie where he fights Dedra, but it's been a while, and I don't remember exactly what all happened, but in this iteration, it looks like it's a constructed planet, like I said, like the Death Star. So you'd expect it not to have too many, like, rocks and stuff. But who knows? I've never constructed a planet. Maybe they just throw those in for cosmetic benefit. Okay, now he's moved forward. Now what we're going to do is just not move. And then the other monsters will take their turns. And they are blocking each other, which is really great. So they won't be able to get us at us all at one time, even if they wanted to. Now, Mothra can come up, obviously. But, we're just gonna keep not moving until they get to us and let them bring the fight to us as slowly as they can. Like the image of all them just like crowded in a hallway there, like kaiju hallway. Like, you move, no, you move. You're in my way. Stop pushing. Gigan touch me, mom. And there's King Ghidorah. Like, would you guys shut up? Stop fighting. All right, here comes Mothra. One last time to defeat Mothra. Hey, boy. I'm gonna miss you. I feel like we fought each other so often, and yet we didn't get to know each other that well. Oh, no, you're gonna be like that? Oh, I understand, man. I'm definitely gonna miss you, too. I am gonna fire breathe at you, like, twice in a row. So I hope you're cool with that. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. I understand. You are gonna be as mean to me as you can. Even Mothra at this late date is going to give us some trouble, but not too much. We've leveled up to level 15, and we've defeated Mothra. And here comes Mothra. Oh, I'm sorry, Ghidorah. I said Mothra that whole time. Oh, that was so rude. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, Ghidorah. I'm going to beat up Mothra for you now, because of how mean I was. Fire breath. Another one of those. And like a couple tail whips. And you are gone. Godzilla hits level 16. This dude's unstoppable, baby. Yeah, I'm not gonna move. You're darn right. Mechagodzilla's like, can I get through? Can I get... Gigan, please. Can I get through here? And King Ghidorah's gonna just, like, hang back. He's like, you know what? I'm good here, actually. I just wanted you guys to get out of my space. I have 3 heads. I need so much personal space. I gotta say, one thing I really love about this level is the return of the theme music from the title screen. Such a, like, an important part of the game to me. Here comes Dedra. Here comes Dedra. Here comes Dedra. Right down Dedra Lane. She's got some pollution and bad stuff that she's trying to get Godzilla's pain. I don't know good things about rhyme, so I'm gonna stop. That was my song, Here Comes Dedra. Look for it on my SoundCloud. Alright, now we got Varen. Varen in the mix. I'm gonna miss you too, Varen. And I'll even remember your name, okay? How about if I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna remember your name. Which I think, says a lot about how much more you mean to me than, old what's-his-face? Ghidorah. You see? You see? You're special to me, Varen, and it's not just it's just because of that creepypasta, actually. But, you know. You're dead now. So it doesn't matter. Teabag Godzilla! The nice thing about rinsing through these monsters is they can go a little faster now that we don't have to wait for everybody to take their turn. Oh! Baragon not going down without a fight. I'm not gonna miss this guy at all. I'm gonna kick him in the face until he's dead. Fire breathe. Fire breathe some more. Kick him in the face some more. I hate to have to take 2 turns to do this. It's annoying. Like, especially because he's like a little crocodile dude. Like, seriously? Godzilla doesn't put up with that nonsense. Godzilla's awesome. He's like a freaking T-Rex. Definitely teabagging you, Ghidorah. Not Ghidorah. Holy crap. Wow. I've forgotten how to talk today. Now we have Gigan coming up. And Mechagodzilla. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Mothra up. Like this. And she's gonna fight Gigan. We should be good too. Like the positioning here will give Godzilla room to hop up and help out, so that'll be nice. Yeah, Mothra up at level 10 now. That's nice. Might help out a little bit against Gigan, although those monsters level up kind of with us as we get further on, so don't expect it to be a slam dunk. Oh, and we're back to Fire World also. Every kind of environment is here on Planet X. We've got all the favorites. We've got Mountain World. We've got Fire World. We've got Battleship World. Come on down to Planet X with the whole family. It might be my imagination, but I feel like Mothra's I-beams are doing more damage now too. Like, this is just their standard attack. It's not anything special, but it seems like they're actually hurting more as they hit. Like, these things are going down faster than I remember them going down in other levels with the same amount of, like, same kind of I-beam shots. Ow! That was hurting. Started shooting off my mouth about how great my attacks were, and all of a sudden it got real hard. It's like the game can hear you sometimes. Like, hey! It's not gonna be that easy. I think, if I can, I want to try to beat him actually with Mothra. It's probably gonna take longer than it would if we wore him down with Mothra and then swooped in with Godzilla, but I like the idea of giving her some nice victories here at the end. She's not going to fight King Ghidorah, right? Like, that's going to be a Godzilla joint, but Mothra deserves to have some battles she can win. And I think she can take this one pretty cleanly. Especially now that, as I mentioned earlier, her I-beams seem to have leveled up. The great thing here is that, like, Gigan is in Mechagodzilla's way, so even if Mechagodzilla wanted to come in and team up on Mothra with Gigan, he couldn't. And Gigan can't progress because he's pinned down by where Mothra's at. I think the monsters are even more pinned down by the, like, our hero monsters than we are by them, because they don't seem to be even able to progress within the same, like, vicinity square. Oh, we've almost got him. We've almost got him. And victory. Oh, I want to get him with this thing. Yes! Yes! Mothra hits level 11. Gigan, you suck! The disappointing thing about having a buildup of monsters like this is that you don't really get familiar with some of the cooler later monsters, right? Like, Mechagodzilla, we only had to fight 2 or maybe 3 times. This might be my 3rd time fighting him, but... like, Ghidorah, it's just like, okay, yes, we get it, Ghidorah, you're here. We've seen you 800 times already in this game. The Mechagodzilla, and then, obviously, like, King Ghidorah are gonna be much less often on the screen, and they're much cooler monsters. That's the price you pay, I guess. I mean, I think that's why, like, generally games don't go for this kind of design where you have to fight all the monsters and then the new one every level. Like, usually you just get a boss, and that boss is the one you fight. Like, at the end of the level. You don't rehash all the old bosses every time. But this game would be relatively short if you didn't have that, and the monster fights are maybe the most interesting thing about it once you've gotten past the sort of repetitive level design. So, it's not a terrible choice. I can just see why other games don't do it. Alright, now we got this. I don't know what it is about these monsters that makes them worse at fighting Mothra. Like, obviously I don't have a solid understanding of how the AI works in this game. It can't be terribly complex, right? Because it's like an NES game. But I don't know if there's like an aggression stat that's just real low when they're fighting Mothra and they don't always trigger their strongest attacks, or if there's something about the way she is, like, in the game as far as her shape and how she moves that doesn't trigger something in them. Alright, we almost got this. We almost got this, Mothra. Yes! Mothra level 12! Woo! We are at peak Mothra! And that's probably as far as we're gonna get, because now it's time to go fight King Ghidorah. This is the part of the game that I've actually never done before. Crazy as it may sound, like, I've played this game up to this point, and I've never even tried to beat King Ghidorah. Like, I've stopped before now. So this is gonna be a journey for me as well as for you. I expect it to be relatively difficult. I know from having read some strategy guides that King Ghidorah's definitely not a Mothra joint. Like, that's gonna be somebody we're fighting with Godzilla. Mothra's basically done with her... Oh! No, that wasn't good. Done with her monster fighting days. She can fight through the levels and stuff, but we're taking the G-Man up to fight King G. Oh, no! We're fine. It barely hurts us now that we're, like, level 16. I mean, it still hurts, actually, but... Level 16 Godzilla, level 12 Mothra. Might even get higher level as we get further towards King Ghidorah. I am not going to miss these levels here, I can tell you that, but at least they're a little bit easier now that we're level 16 and we've got so much fire breath that it's ridiculous. Like, these guys I don't even have to wait on, just like, oh, by the way, I beat you. You too. I don't have to wait for it to recharge for like an hour. Because boy, is that annoying. I think this screen right here is maybe one of my favorite screens, just because of... And I've talked about it in the past in the series, but how weird it is. Like, the fact that we're getting kind of a greatest hits... well, not greatest hits, but like, hey, you get all the screens on Planet X after we had to deal with just the battlefield, or the battleship on the previous one. Really kind of lets you relive, like, what did you like about those, and what did you didn't? And, this one is probably my favorite. Alright. Here we go. One more scum save. And, let's fight Ghidorah. Oh. Yes, I'll fight the enemy. I don't know why I said no the first time. Wait, I give up. I'm scared. Huh. Oh, no. I hate this. Move out of my way. Okay, we're good. It's so frustrating because there's almost nothing you can do to that thing. There's no health to be gained. It's just irritating. Fortunately, there's health we can get here, so... When it's the only screen that you have there, though, is just that weird, spaceship. Because some levels are like that. That's tough. Here we go. Alright, what are you gonna do, Ghidorah? I'm gonna hit you with this a couple times. And now I'm gonna tail whip you until you die, I guess. Ow. Ow. Now that's rude, see? You're hurting me, sir. Sir? That hurts. I'm gonna hit you again with this thing. I'm, like, too stressed out to enjoy it too much, but there's a cool new music thing happening here, and I do kinda love it. Alright, Godzilla has more health than Ghidorah right now. If I can just get out of this lock, I'll be fine. Ah. Now, our advantage is gone. Oh, I love his little screamy attack. Oh, boy. Get him killed! No! Only 3 bars and change left. And breathe fire! Breathe fire! No, no, no! Breathe fire! Godzilla, you got this! Oh, I was gonna do the finisher move! Yes! Goodbye, King Ghidorah, if that is even your real name. Whoo! It's just a victory lap from here, I hope. Jeez, I hope. Don't die. Don't die now, Godzilla. We've done the big stuff. Let's get... Yeah, we got some health. These guys are nothing. Okay, okay. Whenever I get cocky, I get knocked back, but I think we're okay. I think we can survive this. Back up to full health. That's what I like to see. I wonder if there's an upper limit to what Godzilla's level can be. Like, if you just ground through every possible play field on each planet multiple times, like, would it just keep going up forever? It seems like it wouldn't, but I would love to get one of those programs that can, like, you can teach to play a computer game. Teach it to play this and just see, like, what happens if you just play a level over and over and over again. Alright. Will you occupy the enemy headquarters? Actually, no, I've had a change of heart. Let's try peace. Psych! Alright, Mothra. You're up, babe. It is kind of anticlimactic that, like, after you've beaten King Ghidorah, you do still have to get both monsters to the end of the board. Like, I understood it before, but... like, Godzilla's in there already wrecking shop at the enemy headquarters. What do we need Mothra for at this point? Like, is she gonna hang some curtains or something? I mean, I'm not trying to be sexist here. You know, it just comes naturally, but... like, seriously. We beat King Ghidorah. What do they have at enemy headquarters that Godzilla needs Mothra's help with? Maybe it's paperwork. Maybe Godzilla's like, well, I've won the war. Now I have to figure out how to, like, run this place. Mothra! Mothra, come in here! They have, like, math and stuff. I'm just good at punching things. Are you good at math? Your name begins with an M, and math begins with an M, right? That means you're good at math. Godzilla's not super smart. That is it. Will you occupy the enemy headquarters? I sure will. Aww. Oh, that's I'm so happy. That's so pretty. Godzilla and Mothra just hanging out. Looking down on, I guess, Earth from, I guess, the moon? Just best buds hanging out after a good war. War is over. Godzilla crushed the invaders from Planet X. And Mothra! Godzilla and Mothra, sir! Peace has returned to the Earth. After the fierce battle, the wounded monsters! Godzilla and Mothra are not very fast readers. Resting until the day they rise again, for the sake of mankind. Or, you know, just stomp on everybody and kill us. And on the devastated planet X, a message is left for Earthlings. To our deepest regret, we must admit defeat. This time. We almost won. No, you didn't. We eviscerated you. But we did not know Godzilla was such a powerful foe. Gone is our legion of monsters, the strongest force in the universe. Never again shall we see Ghidorah or Gigan. I don't think that's accurate. Having lost our base, we now embark on a journey to nowhere in the universe. Okay, you could just, like, hang out on Planet X and build, you know, not a military base. But Earthlings, save your rejoicing over the victory which Godzilla brought to you. Our journey will not last forever. We, the people of Planet X, will never give up our plan to invade the Earth. You had a whole planet to yourself and, like, all the other planets, too. Why couldn't you be cool with that? We promise that we will organize a second, even a third legion of space monsters and destroy you in the future. We shall not fail. This is our challenge to you. The last days of the Earth are coming soon. Earthlings, prepare to die. I mean, like, I got some life insurance and stuff. Planning on getting like a burial plot. Maybe a prepaid funeral. Is that what you're talking about? We're talking about Planet X? Well, whatever they're talking about, that is it. That is all we have for Godzilla Monster of Monsters. That's the end of our series here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be playing another game here in the near future, dinosaur themed, as is our want. Oh, Ghidorah! Oh, I got a plot for Ghidorah. I'm sorry I forgot your name earlier. And Mothra. But we will see you guys next time. And if you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, and leave a comment if you have a dinosaur game you would like us to play. What is that? What is that version of Hedorah? We never got to see that in the game. That's so rude that they're just showing that to us now. I'm trying to do the outro here. Oh, Mechagodzilla, also with the punch. Didn't get to see that in the game. I don't think so anyway. And King Ghidorah is just boring. I mean, he looks like King Ghidorah. Mothra! I love you, Mothra. And, of course, Godzilla. Screonk!